At the last family dinner, my mother raised her glass and said, "Your sister finally found the perfect house. When will you manage something like that, Maya?" I smiled. If she'd come to my birthday, she would have seen. I'm Maya, 30, and last week a realtor pressed keys into my palm. Not just any place, 3 bedrooms, a terrace under an oak, a garden with bees. He praised mature landscaping. I saw coffee at dawn and soil on Saturdays. In the empty living room, I turned once and felt my chest go bright. Mine. After years of slapdash rentals and neighbors' arguments seeping through walls, I had a door that answered only to me. The paperwork still creaked in my purse when the urge to call someone flared. Then I let it die. A better idea sparked. Surprise them. My birthday in 2 weeks would double as a housewarming. Let the reveal happen when my parents crossed my threshold. Imagine my mother's face. Imagine Rhea, 2 years older, corporate gloss, momentarily speechless. They call me a late bloomer. What they never asked, I'd spent 3 years grinding at a small startup. 6 months ago we were acquired. The stock I hoarded grew wings. Down payment done, savings intact. Silence, deliberate. I scrubbed, painted, planted. Tuesday night I sent a group text. Party at 7 o'clock next Saturday, special this year. I attached the address without explanation. Tia replied, "Did you move?" Screaming. Noah sent fireworks. Jules demanded hints. From my parents and Rhea, nothing, all week. Friday, my mother finally texted, "We can't come. Rhea's promotion party is that night. Maybe next year." I stared at screen, then called Tia. "Change of plan," I said. "Friends only, and wait till you see where." Saturday arrived bright as cut glass. Tia, Noah, and Jules pulled up with paper crowns and a bakery box. I opened my new door before they could knock. For a beat, they were statues. Then Tia screamed, Noah whistled, Jules hugged me. We toured like giddy thieves, oak-shadowed terrace, sunlit kitchen, the spare room I'd made into a studio. On the terrace, we ate takeout, candles sputtering in little jars. I told them about the acquisition, the options vesting, the number that made a bank manager sit straighter. Saying it aloud felt like loosening a knot I'd carried in my jaw. "Your family knows?" Noah asked. "They could have," I said, raising my glass, "if they'd shown up." No calls came that night, none the next day. Silence, a familiar family recipe, months unspooled. I painted trim, memorized where morning light first touched the floorboards. Friends fit easily into the rooms, the house breathed when they laughed. I kept my address off social media and my name out of family threads, where my achievements met the soft delete of indifference. In early March, Mom phoned with sugar in her voice and an invitation heavy as a summons. Big family dinner next Saturday. I baked an apple pie because I am not the villain of their story. The living room at my parents' house was packed, air sticky with perfume and roast chicken. Rhea glowed beside a man in an expensive suit. A diamond netted the light. We sat. Glasses tapped. Announcements bloomed. Rhea's house, Rhea's soon engagement. Then Mom turned to me, smile like a blade. "When will you manage the same, Maya?" I set down my fork. "I already have." Silence burst like a soap bubble. My mother blinked first. "You bought a house?" she said. I nodded. "For months." Questions rattled down the table. I kept my voice even. "You could have seen it if you'd come to my birthday. I hosted there." Aunt Nima's fork froze. "Linda, you skipped her birthday?" Mom's smile thinned. "We had a conflict." The exact phrase, I said, was that Rhea's promotion mattered more. The room tilted. Dad cleared his throat. "We treat both our daughters the same." "Then name the last time you forgot Rhea's birthday," I said. Rhea's fiancé looked lost. Rhea looked furious. "You're hijacking my night." "I'm correcting the record," I said. "I'm not the lost one you sell at reunions." Dinner unraveled. Uncles and cousins drew lines. Questions finally landed. I didn't raise my voice. I left the pie and walked into the clean dark. By morning, my phone wore a crown of missed calls. I brewed coffee, opened the terrace door, and let birdsong rinse the noise. A week later, they arrived, parents and Rhea, eyes sweeping my porch. Inside, they stood too straight. People are asking questions, Dad said. We need unity. Host a housewarming here and tell everyone we were involved. You want me to help you rewrite history, I said. No, Rhea flushed. Then you're not welcome at my wedding. I wish you joy, I said, and opened the door. They left in a flurry of outrage. Peace stayed. Spring thickened the garden. Friends came, ate, laughed. Calls from cousins replaced silence. I set extra plates and felt the house breathe. Home felt like me.